Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and today I'm playing Renegade. Now, I made a little mistake during the setup of the game. It's not a big deal, and it was actually to my disadvantage. Now, when you set up the game, you count the number of access points that were left free. In this case there were 2, because we got 3 players and there are 5 access points, so there are 2 free access points, and you get that many data nodes, and you can place these anywhere on the board. So I did this now, and I placed one of these data nodes here and the other one over here. They make movement easier, basically. Okay, so we've solved the first counter measure card. This one here, the knowledge is the price of freedom. And now we come to the second stage of the game, which is the neural matrix. The goal is have an uplink or a neural hub on every closed partition on at least x+1 servers, where x is the number of renegades. If that many servers do not exist, or all of them do not have closed partitions, then you must have an uplink or a neural hub on every closed partition on the network. Okay, so let's see. There are indeed not that many closed partitions. As I said, closed partitions are partitions or hexes which are not at the edge of the map, and I can only see 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Only these. All the others are somewhere on the edge of the map. So we definitely don't. Basically, these would be only on 3 servers, and I think x+1. Yeah, so we can only do it on these 4 partitions here. That's then our goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need an uplink or a neural hub on these partitions. Well, okay. Interesting. So I'm going to shuffle the command cards, and then we're going to start the next cycle. Okay, so we start again with the Intel phase. That means we're simply going to check again here the rules, that we don't forget this special rule here. We come to the start of turn step, and it says now again add 1 spark to your avatar's position, which is here. Restock the hack shack step. Well, that means we got to place now 4 new cards here, because at the end of turn the whole hack shack was removed. And now we come to a new step that we haven't done until now, and that is the new sparks step, and that will make the game now harder. You can see here at this specific supercomputer card, in the first stage of the game there is no dot. The other ones show 1 dot. That dot indicates the number of sparks that will come into play during this new sparks step. So now, during this step, which will be done in every command phase of every single Renegade, we have to roll a die, and we will place randomly a spark then. So let's see what we roll. Oh, that is actually the wrong, these two dice. Here. Now, let's see. We got a 3 and the blue one. Okay, so this indicates now obviously the color of the server, and that is simply the partition. So in this case, we will place a spark on partition number 3 of the blue server. And that's it. Okay, now we come to the command actions of Oshin Noro. Okay, so I'm going to generate 3 movement points here. 2 blue, and here another, I'm going to make that a blue one. Now my plan is, I'm going to focus now of course on this area here, because that's where we want to oops, sorry. That is where we want to install these neural hubs or uplinks. I'm going to move here and grab these 2 viruses. And then from there, well, I'm not absolutely positive where to move from there. Do I want to go here? Or do I want to go here? That's a tough call. Well, I think I'm going to go here. Okay. And then, in addition to that, I want to, I want to upload another virus. So in the next turn, we could then install a propagator here. And I'm going to keep this adrenaline search command for now. Does that make sense? I think so. Maybe yeah. Yeah. I mean, what I could have done, but no, I think that's okay. Yeah. Fine. Okay, so that was his action. And he's allowed to draw 5 new cards. That's it then. Heady Magnetic. Place a spark on her space. And we're going to roll for new sparks. What the heck does that mean? That doesn't look very good. I'm not sure what that means actually. Haven't had that until now. So let's see. Okay, so the white side is the server where the avatar is sitting at the moment. So we'll see a spark here. And now let's see, maybe she can manage to somehow modify a few of these sparks. We have here a ton of replicants, so we might be able to do this somehow. Okay, I'm going to use this project consciousness card to shift one of these over here. So 2-on-1 partition is always risky. A third one could easily show up then. And then I'm going to move in here, one space. Going to grab these 3. And then I'm going to move right here. So next, I want to modify these sparks by playing that black market card. And I'm going to use these 2, one as a yellow one to kick off my modify action, and another one as a green one to modify one of the sparks into a green marker. And then I'm going to use the event here. It says end reveal during your turn to discard any cards and desire in the hack shack and immediately restock them. So I think I can use that now also to, I'm not sure, maybe I should have done that during this while I did the other action. I find that a little strange. End reveal, I'm not sure about the timing. I mean, I cannot exactly do it while I play this card, because at that moment I kind of discard the card, right? First I thought this is something you have to do at the same time because it says end, but I think probably now I should have done that when I played that card. Anyway, I'm gonna use this ability now. It doesn't make a big difference, and I want to get rid of some of these cards, some of these yellow cards here, because they're simply so yeah, they're pretty expensive, and I don't know if I can buy them. So now I will place 2 additional cards, or two other cards here, and sadly that's exactly the same card. But okay, maybe it gives me, it's not really an advantage here. I hope for something better. Okay, anyway, that card is now gone. But it's still my turn, so what I can do is, I can use, I guess, simply another modify. Wait a minute here. An uplink or a neural hub on every closed partition on the network. Yeah, okay, fine. So, yeah, here's the thing. I think I want to move again. I'm going to take these guys with me. I'm not sure if that makes a ton of sense. Maybe it doesn't. No, I don't think it does, actually. That's a tough choice, man. You know, you also want to get rid of this shit here. So here's the thing. I guess what I want to do is, yeah, okay. I'm going to, but then I don't have movement points left. Shit. Okay, let's see. Well, I would love to move here, actually. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it. There is a risk then that this, I think it's okay. So I'm going to take all these guys. I'm going to use this for a movement action. I'm going to take again these with me. Sadly, I cannot take the green one with me. But okay. And then I'm going to do another modify action into another green token. So this one is then removed and it becomes a green token. Fine. And then Monty Quantum. It seems we have a problem here. We rolled red and 3, so that means we gotta place now a spark here. That's not a good thing. Now let's see what exactly happens now. I think that now simply the there we go. The instant a third spark token enters our partition, return those 3 sparks to the stock and replace them in that partition with 1 guardian token. Okay. We also, at that moment, we have to delete all contaminant and installation tokens in that partition. Okay. Okay. Well. Is there any other bad effect when it comes to guardians? I don't think so. Okay, what is it now with the guardians? Well, if I read that right, it's actually not that terrible. Basically, these count as a countermeasure. So you're not allowed to upload things there, for example. You can attack them with a virus. The only problem they give us is that if a spark token, enters a guardian, then it comes to a spark explosion, and that means that then 2 flare tokens are created. And if 3 flare tokens share a space, we come to a firewall token, and if I'm not mistaken, I think what they do is basically they don't allow avatars to enter the partition anymore. But I'm not absolutely positive about that. We'll see that if it happens, right? But if it happens, I'm not even sure if it will. Maybe it will. But for now, this is not such a big threat, I guess. We'll see, though. Okay, so, yeah, it's now the command phase of Monty. Okay, so I'm going to play an infiltrate action, trying to destroy this spark here. So I got 2, 3 for the virus, and the spark that is only allowed to add 1. And that is not good enough. That's shit. That's what it is, man. Fuck. Okay, well, not lucky here. Then I think I want to move. Now I'm gonna... Ooh. That's an interesting one. That is indeed an interesting options. But that's also pretty risky. Well, okay. I'm going to use now my data shift, and because I'm sitting on a data node, no, that's not. If I would sit on a data port, which is a blue installation, then I could basically teleport to other spaces, and spaces with data nodes would not even cost movement points then. But that is not the case here, if I'm not mistaken here. So it seems like I have to go the old-fashioned way. And now this is still a little tricky that yeah. It really sucks that I was rolling so badly here. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna move. Yeah, where am I gonna move? Okay, I'm gonna move 3 spaces, or 2 spaces, right here, and then I got a few cards left. So what I'm going to do is I will move 3 more spaces with this microbionics thing. Oh fuck, man, look at that. Wow, this is a great card. You know what? I'm going to do that before. So I'm not going to move. I'm going to place that card instead. I think that's better. I'm going to keep the data shift here for now. I'm going to execute this thing. Delete 1 spark from your partition and every partition adjacent to yours. That's fantastic. So that is something I'm going to do. So these 3 sparks are removed. That's a very powerful command in this situation. And now I will move 2 spaces into here, and yeah, sadly I cannot move in here because there is a limit of 3 contaminant tokens of the same color per partition. What you can do is you can move through these tokens, and for a short time you can violate that rule, but you can end your move. Well, still, I might consider doing this. I mean, I'm not sure though. That kind of sucks. Okay, I'm gonna move 1 space. And I'm going to move here, and maybe I can... shit. So, there we go. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see about that. I'm going to keep 1 card. Okay, and that's it for now then. Okay, we're going to do an infection action with Oshin, playing 2 red ones here. By the way, the random spark showed up here, so there's also a lot going on, and it was a good idea to modify one of these sparks. So I got 3 plus 2, so I got a plus 7, I guess, because of his plus 2 ability. So this time it should be good enough, except if I roll a 1 and a 6 or something like that. And yeah, this time we made it, so that means that these 2 suckers are now destroyed, which is very good. And let's see what else we can do. Maybe I should simply... Well, that's an... I remember now. I wanted to do an installment action. And I think that makes sense, actually. So to do that, I will... Sadly, I don't have any red cards at the moment, which kind of sucks. But anyway, I'm going to play that card for a red token here. And then I will install a propagator here, and that will make it much easier for me now to generate red or viruses. However, I still would need a card for that. I mean, I could of course spend 3 tokens, but I could also move maybe I guess I could move simply. Ah, damn, I don't like that there are 2 of that type here. I could move there and kind of shift them or something. But I don't like that either, to be honest. But because we're all on that partition, there's a pretty high risk that we will see a 3rd one showing up there, simply because there's always double the risk because of this white token here, that it's gonna happen on the server where we all sit now. So I think it would be a good action to bring this somewhere else. So yeah, I think I'm gonna move here and then shift that maybe. Damn, I got a lot of these. This is ridiculous. It really is. Okay, it's a pretty bad waste, but I don't know what else to do. So I think, well, that's also not such a great idea. Ah, fuck. No, that sucks. Or should I simply ignore it and hope that it's not going to be so bad? I think that's what I want to do. I think I will move actually here. Yeah, great. That doesn't also help. Well, actually it does. I could then play this one to upload 2 contaminants, 2 green contaminants, because of this adrenaline surge that allows me to upload 1 additional contaminant. So that's what I want to do. I want to upload 2 green guys here, and then I'm gonna keep that one. I don't know what to do with that. So there is a risk that we will see a guardian here, but okay, I mean, otherwise I would not have been happy with what's happening there anyway. It's heady. Let's see where we have, of course, this spark showing up here, and now let's see what happens. Let's hope it's not too bad. That's okay. I hope it's okay. It's not great though. So we have a spark here. Well, that's not good, because if we don't kill that spark, I think it will kill the installation then. Though I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure about that. I'm gonna do 2 modify actions here. The first one into a virus. And the second one, that card, into a uplink. Okay, cool. Now, then I'm gonna move Yeah, I think we gotta get rid of this shit somehow, but I think for now, yeah, I don't know, man. That's just, gosh. It really is not so easy. Okay, I think I will leave. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I think I will leave one marker here and move with the other guy here. So we now already have two of these uplinks in two of the how are they called? The closed partitions. So we need to get another uplink here. That should be pretty easy, but we got to get rid of that thing here because otherwise it will destroy the uplinks. And we got to get another uplink here. But I think we can do that. Now my main problem is this one here, which will possibly destroy the replicator, but okay, maybe we simply got to live with that. And yeah, okay. Now there we go. And then it's damn it, I also didn't get a better card. I don't do a lot of improvement here for these cards. Well, I could have, you know what? I think I want to do that. I want to take that card. I can do that. I can simply exchange that card and then play it for a movement action. That's going to be fine. Well, actually, I only moved a single space. So that means I would still have one symbol left. Yeah, but I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so I guess that's fine for now. And then Monty Quantum, and let's see. He gets one spark in his partition and another one in the green 5. Well, that's also exactly at the same space where he is, which is not so terribly bad, actually. We'll see what he can do. Okay, so I'm going to exchange that card for the self-modifying inhibitor. And that's a pretty powerful card. I'm going to play that right away because it says execute to delete one spark on your partition. You may then add one replicant there if you desire. That's a good question. Do I want to do it or not? I could. Well, maybe that's not a bad idea to do it. I think I will. So we're going to add a replicant there and remove that spark. And then what I'm going to do is I can do a shift action. Now the cool thing is, because I'm sitting on an uplink, I can do a remote shift action from any other partition anywhere on the board that also has an uplink. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play the bypass action. Oh, but before I do that, I'm going to actually exchange that for the digital tattoo. That doesn't give me any disadvantage. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So then I'm going to play that. And I'm going to shift from here onto my own space. So I'm going to shift one of these replicators here, or replicants here. And then as a third action, let me see what we can do. I consider actually doing, yeah, I will do a replicate action. And I will, fuck, I can't do it. That's a shame. Well, then I'm gonna do a replicate action and make this a virus. So that means now that all these crappy sparks are gone from here, which is definitely good. In addition to that, I'm going to use a decrypt command, and I'm going to move with that, grab 2 of these, and I'm going to move right here, and then I'm going to do an install action with that. Remove these, and I will install a neural hub in there. That's definitely cool. And I'm going to keep a card, and it seems like the situation is for now kind of under control here. Okay. So we come now to the last turn, and we start again with Oshinoro. That's a yellow 4. That's, I think, okay for now. And so the goal is now to get, we need to get 1 uplink here, get rid of this, and we need to get another uplink here and get rid of this, and then I think we can do it. Hope I didn't miss anything here, but no, there are no other closed partitions. Okay, I don't have the best cards, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play a shift action with this guy and move this one right here. And then I'm going to do another shift action, expending 3 here. I mean, that really sucks, but the problem is I just don't know what else to do. I'm very limited here. So I think I will do it, and I'm gonna move this token, gonna go through the uplink here. Well, can I? I think I can actually, right? Wait a minute, push. Yeah, I can do it. So I can use these uplink, and I'm gonna shift that one then. I think I'm going to shift it here. And now we got these 3 cards left. And that kind of sucks because I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I could do another shift action and push this out, but I'm not sure if this is actually something I want to do, because I don't think so, actually. I think I want to generate a move action. Take this thing with me and maybe move here, so in the next turn I can generate then a ton of these guys. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to generate a move action. With, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. With my other cards, I think there is, well, I can move here, simply like this, and then I can spend the last card to generate another virus here with the propagator. Okay, cool. So now we have one here, one uplink there, we have an uplink here, we have a neural hub here, so all we need is, we need an uplink or a neural hub here, and we got to get rid of this, and then we're good. And yeah, I think that should be fine. And of course we got to get rid of the sparks that show up when these avatars are there. We got to see how that happens now. So Hetty rolls a die for the sparks. First you take her spark, of course. Here And we wrote the purple and 4. So that means that's not good. We have sparks back here, but okay. There's not a lot we can do about this at the moment. So I guess it should be easy to modify that one here, and then we see what we can do. So Hatie's gonna modify again. Well, actually, oh, look at that. It's this self-modifying. Wow, that is even better, man. That's the self-modifying inhibitor once again. Lead one spark on your partition. You may then add one replicant. Oh no, that's a little different actually. There, if you want. I see. I thought it was the other one. Well, that doesn't make a difference. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to use that to modify and then make this a uplink. And then I think I simply move with her. And I'm going to go shopping here. I'm going to grab the data shift instead. Ooh, also interesting. Well, so we're going to use that. And I'm going to move here and take with me, yeah, what do I want to take with me? I think I'm going to take actually these two replicants with me. And then I'll do another modify action. Yeah, I need that for my shift action. Okay, I'm going to do another modify action. And that's a massive waste here. Well, I could do... It's interesting. So no, here's the thing. I want to do a modify action, and I'm going to make this another replicant. No, that's... shit. That doesn't make a lot of sense. That's a shame. It doesn't quite work the way I wanted it to work. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna make it a replicant then. And you know what? I will then yeah, well, kind of sucks. I'm going to do a shift action, which I can't do. Boy, I'm just messing this up. I'm not going to make it a replicant. I got to do something else here. I'm going to make it like that. That makes more sense, I think. Yeah, I'm going to use that card. That makes much more sense. I'm going to use this card to do a modify action, and I'm going to make it a neural hub. That's what we want to do. Okay, so we got to remove that. And now this is the way it should be. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do yeah, sadly, I have a lot of, well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to upload a virus and then I end up with these two and I don't know what to do with them. That's a shame. Yeah, I don't know what to do with them. Just leave them here. I'm gonna discard it. It's kind of a shame, but okay, I mean, who cares? So then it's finally Monty Quantum. And he's gonna place a spark here, roll a die, and we see on the yellow partition on 2, we're gonna see a spark. That's not good because that guy will probably kill that data node there. But okay, that happens, right? So first I'm gonna use the trickery master program command to modify, whoops, there we are, to modify that spark and make it a replicant instead. Fine. After that, my idea was to use the data scan, make that a yellow token, and I want to upload or install, I want to install a replicator here. I think that's always a good idea. There we go. And then I gotta get rid of this sucker somehow. Now here's the thing, I got a special ability here. When at a neutral neural hub, you may ghost your actions normally or via any installation. When you ghost to a neural hub, it is as if you were on any partition on that server. Okay, so what I can do now is I think I'm not sure. I gotta check that, how it actually works. So because usually you can shift from one neural hub or an uplink to another neural hub, and from there, I mean, you can do this remote shifting that way. This guy has a special ability. He can do it to any installation. So what I want to do is I want to use my focus action here, and I can simply then push this one. I can kind of shift from here through this, from this neural hub to the replicator here, and I can push this away. In that way, the replicator will be safe during the next step here. Okay, now we got 3 cards left here. Not sure what to do at that point. Interesting. Oh, that's a pretty strong card, actually. I could do that. Maybe I want to. Maybe I mean, how bad is this situation back here? To be honest, I don't think it's that bad. Only if the one from the highest would move down, then we would have a problem. Let me see if there's something I can do. The hologram would allow me to teleport to any partition on the network. That's pretty cool. So I could move here, for example. And I wonder if I then can mess around in a way that I can that I can shift these guys in a way that we don't risk the forming of a guardian. Well, if let's say I end up here, well, I could push one guy here and the other guy here, but then there is of course a risk that it moves here. I think I can't do it. If I could push him twice, but that wouldn't also help a ton. But I think I can at least decrease the chances. On the other hand, as long as he's here on that neural hub. He's very, very strong. Yeah, not sure what to do here actually. I really don't know. Okay, you know what? I think I want to simply generate 2 of these data nodes. So maybe then I can construct a data port in the next turn there. That might be helpful. So we're gonna place 2 of these blue markers here. And that's it for now. So that's the end of the cycle. And now we see what happens next. We come to the virus battle segment. Well, that's nowhere the case. Nowhere shares a virus a space or a partition with a spark. Delete contaminants. Yes, that is actually happening. We lose our data node here. Delete installations. Well, no, not the case. We managed to get rid of that spark on that partition here. And now we come to the success or failure step. And I think that was a good success here. So let's see. Add 1 spark to each partition that does not have a spark, guardian, uplink on neural hub on 1 random server. That sounds great. Congratulations on Operation Crowbar. We have pried open many a closed partition. Okay. So let's see, that, as I said, I think that doesn't sound too great. So 1 spark to each partition that does not have a spark, guardian, uplink, or neural hub on 1 random server. So we're going to roll the die, and that is the green server. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we'll find out soon, I guess. I think it's actually not so bad. Okay. Not have a spark, guardian, uplink, or neural hub. So, well, I think we were really lucky here. Nowhere. Holy crap. That was lucky, man. They all either have a spark or some kind of green marker on it. So that was great. Now we do the movement of the sparks, and we move from the yellow one. This is 6. We move them to 5. Let me see if we move both of them. I'm not sure about that, although I think so. There we go. Pointing down, move each spark located on the highest number that contains sparks to the next lower number. Okay, the blue one moves up, so that goes from a 6 to a 1. The red one goes up, so from a 5 to a 6. That's not so great. And the green one goes down. That is from a 4 to a 3. Well, that's actually not too bad, because there is our fighter. He has already a virus at hand, so I think we can do an attack on these 2 guys right away. Okay. So again, we were successful, which gives us another victory point here. And we got to deal new cards, and we'll find a new hack shack. There we go. And yeah, some new cards for our players. And I'm done for now. I'm gonna load this up, and I start to really like this game. I gotta say that. At the beginning was a little meh, but now I like it more and more. It's a really enjoyable game. Hope to see you on the next video or on lonesomegamer.com. Bye.